So have you guys heard of Therapy Putty before? Therapy Putty is actually a very fun and great tool that you can use with your kids to work on so many skills. So the purpose of Therapy Putty is to really help build up that strength. So you can help your child to improve their grip, their finger strength, their fine motor skills, their thumb strength. It even helps with that sensory input, kind of giving them some more tactile input and feedback. It also can be very calming for some children and helps them to self-regulate. And it just overall improves their self-awareness and their sensory awareness, and it also can be used as kind of a fidget tool as well. In this video, I'm going to be showing you different exercises that you can do or have your child to do in order to improve their strength, their hand endurance, as well as their grip, which will help with their fine motor skills. Now, as you can see here, I actually have 4 different types of Therapy Putty. They all have different types of resistances. So this first one, this yellow one here, is known as the extra soft one. So this one is typically the easiest out of these 4 to manipulate. Then we have the next one, which is the red one. This is known as the soft one. Then next we have green, which is the medium resistance. And then we have blue, which is the firm resistance. Now, if you want it, I believe there are 2 other colors that you could purchase. One is tan, and that would be actually even lighter than this yellow one. That one is extra soft. And then there's also a black one, which would come after the blue one, and that one is extra firm. But for the purposes of this video, I'm just showing you these 4 different ones. Now, this first exercise that I'm going to show you is called the power grip. You want to start off by manipulating the putty into a ball. You're going to take the putty, put it in the palm of your hand, then you're going to take all 5 of your fingers and give it a nice squeeze. And you can repeat that a few times to work on that strength. Now, the next exercise is called the full grip. So unlike the first one, which was the power grip where we use all 5 of our fingers, in this one we're not going to use our thumb, which adds a little bit more of a challenge. So you're going to just take your 4 fingers and give it a nice squeeze without the use of the thumb. Next up, we're going to do an exercise called finger scissors. So you're going to start with a ball, and then you're going to put the putty in between 2 fingers and give it a nice squeeze. Kind of like you're holding scissors. Now, if you want to increase that challenge even more, you can try to do the finger scissors exercise between all of your fingers. So move it along between your middle and your ring finger and then give it another squeeze. Oh, that one is very hard to do. The next exercise is called the finger spread. So you're going to wrap the putty around 2 fingers of your choice, and then you're simply going to spread your fingers apart and try to stretch the putty as much as that will go. And that will really target those finger muscles. The next exercise is called Fingertip Pinch. So you're going to take the putty and you're going to use your thumb and just the tips of your finger and try to squeeze as much as you can. If you want to create even more of a challenge, you can try just using your thumb and 1 finger at a time. The next exercise is called flat pinch. So now you're going to take the putty between your thumb and your first 2 fingers, and this time you're going to leave your fingers nice and straight, and you're still going to give it as big of a squeeze as possible. So it may be a little bit harder to see, but my fingers are really putting in a lot of work to squeeze this putty while keeping my fingers straight. You can even see the indents in the putty. The next exercise is called full finger spread, or I like to call it the glove. So you're going to put all of your fingers inside of the Therapy Putty, and then you're going to use all 5 of your fingers to slowly spread the putty as far as it can go. And this will really target all of those finger muscles at the same time. The next exercise is called finger extension. So basically you're gonna wrap the putty around with just 1 finger. You're gonna make sure that finger is bent starting out, and then you're going to use that finger to stretch the putty as far as you can get it to stretch. Now with the next exercise, you're going to use 2 hands, and basically you're going to use 2 hands to grip the putty, and you're just going to pull the putty as far as you can stretch it. So you can have your child to pull the putty from side to side, just like that. Or you can have your child to pull the putty down. So basically you would hold the putty at the top and see if your child could bring it all the way down. The next exercise, I love it, and a lot of the kids love it. I call it the ice cream swirl. You're gonna take the putty and you're just gonna twist, 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 twist until it starts to form like a little bit of like ice cream on a cone. You see it, like the swirls? So you can try that as well. Now, for a bonus exercise and even a fun activity, you can take small objects. Here I have like these little googly eyes, and you can hide them and push them inside of the putty, just like that. So one exercise is to have the child push the small coins, the small googly eyes, or whatever you're gonna use into the putty. The next exercise would be to you hide small objects, and then now your child has to manipulate and pull that putty and try to find the hidden objects. Oh, there's 1, 2. And the cool thing about this is they really have to feel around and really manipulate the putty in order to get the objects out. Hey guys, so if you really enjoyed that Therapy Putty video about all the Therapy Putty exercises and you want to purchase some, I'm going to leave the link below so you can purchase some for your child or even for yourself if you need to increase some of that hand strength, or if you're just looking for a fun activity to do with your child to improve their fine motor skills. Also, if you enjoyed this video and you want more of this type of content, or you want to learn more about child development, early childhood, or maybe even occupational therapy, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Until next time, guys, bye.